Okay guys, welcome to part 3 of the fixing slash repairing phone series. And this part, I'm gonna be going back to the phone in the first part. As you saw, I put oil in the rotary dials to make it work better. It worked better, but it ended up getting all sticky again. Not as bad, but it was still pretty sticky. So, I'm gonna be going back over that, putting more oil in it, just trying to get it to work better. I don't dial again to test, I just make sure it works. So, yep, I'll see you at the end of this part. Okay, guys, so now we are gonna be working on fully fixing the Princess phone. I have got the dial off. I had to look up a tutorial beforehand, but so, I'm gonna try, see if I can just put this back on, actually. Maybe I can. There's the hole. There's the 9. Yeah, that's... Okay, I'm gonna look it up again after this, how to put it back on. But we can see from this, at least we can see into here, and we can see that, there actually is a bit of crud in here. I'm not sure if I put the camera close enough, you can see, but there is a bit of crud in there. There's also some oil that was left because I didn't clean it fully. So I'm going to get a Q-tip and wipe off some of that gunk. Okay, so I have a Q-tip, and we are going to just, for one, around the edges here, get all that oil up that I put there. Yep. Where? Getting down there. Now, right now, I'm just trying to clean up any gunk and get any, major amounts of oil that are, excess. And I'm getting a good bit. It is still slowing down at the end, though. Not sure if something could be straightened or not. I'm trying to see, but I don't think anything can. Getting there. Have a couple more Q-tips here. Still slowing down at the end. It's not very smooth. I should probably get probably a paper towel to put in between there, but yeah, for now it's looking pretty good. I guess we'll just go around in there, like the second one. Bunch of gunk down in there. This is mostly oil, this stuff, but pretty dirty. Probably gotta get down there, clean all that up. I'm just gonna see something here. Can I reach that? Can I reach that? Maybe I can. It is slowing down, but I have a feeling still slowing down at the end. Oh, what's there? That important. Yes, that is pretty important. For me, it's still slowing down at the end. It's not going back smoothly. I wonder if that's like a gear kind of issue. I'm not exactly sure at the moment, though. Like with that, no. Is it? Like if it's a spring issue or something. I also need to get this paper out. Because it's a little bit, got some oil on there. So yeah, gotta get that out. Oh, and the paper just fell out. Yeah, there, I got some oil on it, so sadly, I'm gonna rub the oil off of this, and yeah. If I move that, can I lift this up? Or no? Okay, wait, let's try more. Oh, goodness me. There we go. We can kind of lift it out. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. I got a good bit of oil on this, sadly. So I'm going to get some more Q-tip. Okay, we're back with more Q-tips. And I'm just going to wipe all that oil away. There is a bunch of crap under here, which I'm not sure if that's causing anything. Could be. And there's that. Ah, come on. Okay, after that epic falling over, we're back. Let's check out this thing. I think since this is metal, I can just rinse it in the sink. I should probably do that with most of these. I'm going to take all three of these pieces and rinse them out in the sink because of all the oil and stuff with soap and water. Oh, God. Okay. So, I just washed all these. The oil is now off. I feel like we can now put wrong side. Put this back in. That's what I feel like, anyway. Just need to line this up correctly. Now let's put that on first, which we know how it should go on. At least we should know. You know, how numbers work and stuff. Okay. I'd say we're ready if these would just line up. And now I'm going to make sure they're in place, and then yep, that's on correctly. It's in place. This one and this one. Yep. That's on there. Nice and clean. The mechanism is still slow, so it's definitely not something with that. But now I have a good feeling that it's clean and everything. I'm gonna throw away these Q-tips. Now, the only thing, I mean, still rubbing down there, it's pretty black gunk. But I don't think, like, that's really the problem, though. I have a feeling it's more of a gear thing, but that was smooth. It's still slowing down a little. Yeah, there's a, oh yeah, actually, I don't have a flashlight at the moment. That's going better, but there is, from what I can see, in certain parts, a good bit of actually black gunk. Like, that's, I'm sorry you guys can't see, but I really do not think I could show, like, I can get this on camera because it's in such an area. Yeah, like, they're getting pretty nasty. Like this one, yeah. It's still slowing down a little, but it's really not as bad as before. It's just there is a lot of gunk. And even if that's old oil, it's, you know, that oil could have contracted a ton of, you know, gunk to it. Getting in there, really nasty. I have a feeling the gears should be fine. We re-oiled those, even though I did put a good bit of oil on them. Still good, still slowing down a bit though. It's my only worry. And it's this down area, that's it. I might put some oil on a Q-tip and put it down there. Not exactly sure though. The oil stuff down that way. And then I should probably like re-oil the spring, just could need. I remember it went pretty good when I put oil on this thing. So I'll be right back, I'll get some oil. Okay, so this time I'm using a very similar bottle, but it is sewing machine oil. Which looks a bit different. It's like oily colored. I'm gonna put some more on this other one because I don't want to just put oil on gunk. It's very thick oil. Gotta fit that in there. It's the retract time, which is awfully slow. Like, okay, so if we wind it up, that's actually going a bit smoother now. It's just compared to my other one, it's pretty hard to do. Just saying. Also to the insides. Make sure the insides get oil too. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to put the dial back on. Now, I have not watched the video, YouTube video, but if I'm not mistaken, it goes on like right on the 9, then you twist, and then, yep, there we go. I don't know, I don't know exactly what to think yet, so I'm gonna place that on there. I will be right back with the extender. Okay, I have it hooked up and everything, and I'm not getting dial tone, so there we go. Okay, I did a little oopsie. I may or may not. That was going back smoothly, so I'm going to take it that it's good. I'm going to put this back in. I'm going to screw this back in. To take it off, you have to take off the little ring, the stopper thing, which I just need to get it in the hole, and then I can screw down. And I think this is good. I just need it like that, right? Yes. I think I just need it like this. And, So, had to close the door really quick. Getting tighter, and it's very tight. Now, okay, I think it's pretty good. Let's put it on there and plug it back in. There's dial tone. Now it's call. Okay, we're gonna try again. When I'm calling, right, I forgot that's how that worked. I'm a bit silly. Gonna unplug this. It's not like slowing. I mean, it's a little slower than my other ones, but to be completely honest, it's working. I'd say that's pretty good. It's not 100% perfect, so I'm actually going to close this up now. It's not perfect, but it definitely is better than slowing down at the end. I hope that it's not a thing where eventually it's going to slow down again, like if I leave it go for a while. Like, let's try it. Like, I think in general it's a bit slow. But yeah, we'll try it again. Plug it in. Dial tone. So the phone over here did not ring, but I was getting a, like, dialing sound. So I have a feeling this thing isn't calling correct numbers. What I will try to do, I hope this doesn't mess up my phone here, but I will try to call my phone number on this phone. So let's try it. Dial tone. I am getting a call on my phone. I'm going to decline the call, though. Okay, it works. So, yeah, I did hold my finger in there, but I'd say that's better than it was before. We pick it up. I did remove the paper, so it looks like this now. Dial tone's still there. I'm gonna actually unplug that. As we can see, the paper's removed in the middle. I know there might be replacement papers you can get, and I'm pretty sure if I tried I could cut out a little circle for that anyway, but yep, that's good. This sits on here nice. I'd say that's done. Unless the dialer stops doing its thing. Maybe it's always just been a stiff dial. I don't really know, but yep, I'm going to do. So now, since we're done, we can do some tests with this knob. It's definitely not a volume knob. I have a feeling it might be some type of I have like bell, like the loudness of the bell, because like you can slide it in the middle, but it doesn't say anything about that being the loudness. But I will be doing some tests. I will pause this. Okay, so I have it set up here. I'm now going to call this phone. This phone is not ringing. Hello? Okay. So it is working. It's just the ringing is not working. Like if I pick it up, it'll answer the call. It's just not, the ringing ain't working. Okay, let's do it. So yeah, doesn't seem to be ringing. I'm changing the switch on the back to see if that's the ring volume, but I don't think it is. I also hung up on there, so we're good. Oh. Maybe because it hasn't been plugged in. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know. Quickly, I'm gonna do a little research on this phone. So guys, I did a little bit of reading up, and the basic gist is, I'm pretty sure this has no ringer, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna open it back up to check, but I am pretty sure that there is no bell inside at all. And this mysterious big hole is actually for a light assembly, which these Princess phones have and can use. And I'm guessing that the extra 2 lines the white and the I forget what the extra two colors were, but yeah, the white and it might have been blue. The white and blue. No, maybe it might. I forget. But yeah, if we look in here, I'm not exactly sure if there's about the light assembly would go right here. As you can see, this hole. I'm gonna put this over this side. There's this big hole on the bottom. This is where the light assembly would go, and you could replace the bulb. That's what the extra two wires would give power to, that bulb. But in terms of the ringer, from videos I've saw, the bells were between these two parts, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not exactly sure. I might be completely wrong because the videos I've seen at least had models that were a bit different. But for right now, I'm not sure. I will do a little bit more digging and then I'll get back. Yep, so after more digging, I really didn't find any videos on this specific one, but I did see that, there was a video of one with an external ringer, which makes me think that some phones just didn't come with internal bells, and I did see the internal bell working, and there's nothing on this that would have indicated it had an internal bell at one point. So yeah, that would explain why it's not ringing. The light bulb thing is complete. The light bulb thing here is completely gone. Normally you'd have to have external power. So I'm not really gonna do that. But this thing technically can place calls. It just can't really receive them. I mean, it can receive them, but you need an external bell to know when the calls are coming in. Apart from that, though, apart from that, it works fine. Another way to tell is that there is no bell, volume slider. Like for the bell's volume, there's no bell volume slider here at all. So yeah, I think that's that. This one should be completely fixed now. Should be. This, again, is a bit slow for my liking, but, you know, can't really do much about that. I guess there is stuff, but at the moment I don't know. And with this box here, I'd like to get something a little more fancy than this box thing, which should be pretty easy, pretty cheap from Amazon. And yeah, I'd say that's an end to this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to make more videos restoring and doing stuff with computers, phones, just stuff like that in the future. Now I'm gonna do an update. So, here's the TRS-80 Color Computer 2. Now, as some of you know, I did plan to have this done and have a video available in September of 2021. And obviously, that video has not been posted because I never really got this working. Now, the plan was, this is the original RAM, but I got an entirely new set. It has 8, but I got a set of 10 new RAM chips that would upgrade it to 64K. I jumped the 64K jumper over there. Right now it's not jumped because, again, 16K. And I was ready to make a video on it, all working in its glory. And then nothing changed. I powered on the video, and absolutely nothing changed. Same exact problem, same exact screen, and everything. Yeah, so, and then I think after that, I kind of gave up because, that was the problem. It didn't work, and there was not much other fix, nothing more I could test or get. recently, I just got it back out because I was bored and I really do want to get this working. So, what I did was I was talking on the Color Computer Discord, um, and there are some really great people helping out there. Mr. Dave 6309, I'm pretty sure, is one of them. Other names I really can't think of off the top of my head. When I do a video going over the progress, like the absolute progress and stuff of this, I will definitely leave their names, like have pictures of their usernames and stuff in the video. Yeah, I really got to give credit where credit's due. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't even be here. With at least how far. I got a logic probe soon after starting because I knew probably that's what they told me to get, and 2, it's probably gonna help me with a ton of other stuff. At the moment, the extended basic ROM, which is this one, has the pin 20 cut on it, and normally that was held high with, there's a little wire in that box, but I had it held high with a resistor going to 5 volts, so this was disabled to test if the extended basic ROM was bad or not. Because the computer can function without the normal basic ROM. But after doing that, there was really not much of a change. It was, to be honest, pretty sad. There was not much of a change. I could show you what's going on, because technically I have everything plugged in. Let me just turn this TV on. Channel 4. There we go. Focus. Now let me turn it on. Yeah, I don't have it screwed in. But as you can see, it's really... even if you go back to the original problem video, nothing much has changed. To be completely honest, nothing has changed. That little thing that pops up there and goes away for a second, that's been there since the beginning. There's some crazy characters we see sometimes, at least we did see, but now they're not popping up anymore. But yeah, so that's how that's going. We have ruled out some things, like there was, I got a game to somewhat load, like not playable state, but the loading, the main screen that said what the game was loaded. It was just text with a green screen, and then when I clicked play, it brought me to a color thing, but it was like stuck. So there is stuff is somewhat working, but it's not really working. The main culprits are probably the main ROM, which could be replaced by having someone burn it for me and then I buy it off them. Some other culprits could be like the SAM chip, but that's just me going off on a whim. Some people have led to it, but if we're really talking about stuff, it either could be the RAM is I got a batch that I bought was bad. There could have been bad chips, so it's either a RAM or a ROM problem. At least that's what everyone that I've talked to said, and hopefully I'm not guessing soon at all, but at least sometime, hopefully this year, I will have a video out going over how I fixed it. I'll hopefully have it fixed by then. I'll hopefully have accessories, go over stuff and just go over using it. I can't think of much else that I left off on. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. This is going to be I'm not going to say it's going to be very long, because there are going to be things I've edited out. But, it's going to be a pretty long video, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thank you for watching part 3. Now, as I was saying in the very first part, the very start, there are going to be more things to this. There will be a part 4, definitely. Probably, depending on the length it takes when I'm recording, cleaning, and fixing these other phones, which actually, on a couple of them, I've already done the wiring off camera, just to, because, I don't know, I just felt like it, and so I've done the wiring off camera, and I can confirm they both work, but there is something I am going to plan to do, which I mentioned I think in the first part of what something I'd want to do to make it look neater. So, and then the other two phones are already completely normally wired. It's just they need a bit of a cleaning, and I will test them on camera, but I do confirm they work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in those future parts.